Hey, what is going on, my people? It's your boy Louie here, back with another video. If you're new to the channel, I recommend you subscribe because I do post some pretty good glitches right here on GTA Online. So as y'all know, the Benny's merge did get patched, but this is a way better method right here. Just follow up my method and you can merge 1 to 2 to 3 garage fulls of F1 tires of Benny rims, okay? So this is the bike that you're gonna need, the Bugatti FCR 1000, okay? It's in the Benny's, and you are gonna need a little bit of money in the beginning, okay? But what people don't know is that you don't have to keep buying and upgrading these bikes, okay? So if you have already upgraded it, all you gotta do is go right here and buy the what do you call it? The gas tank, okay? So I was looking for the gas tank, and all you gotta do is upgrade it once. It's cheaper than upgrading the whole bike, 300,000, okay? So that's the better method to do it. Okay, but for me, I'm gonna upgrade it my first time. So now we're good to go. This is the old method. I'm pushing the Faggio, but this is not a Faggio. So make sure you have some snacks, and I recommend you get the scuba tanks glitched out in case we do need them, okay? So I got my scuba tank glitched out, and I got some snacks. I need some beer. I'm gonna drink some beer right here by this back tire. Now I'm gonna go to smokes. Now I'm gonna push the bike until it falls and tips over, just like that. Okay, so I'm kind of speeding through it because it's a long video, but so from here, a good way to keep pushing this bike is to put on your CEO outfit and put on the other one with the boots on. That way y'all don't have this problem in pushing the bike. Okay, so I'm gonna disband it. I'm gonna go to CEO, management style, go to the left, and then you can see this outfit right here, and you can push the bike better with the boots. Alright, so that's what we're doing, we're pushing the bike, and all we gotta do is have it past this white line and a little bit past that gray line. What we're looking for is just one option to return to storage or to modify. I can't remember, but you should only have one option, okay? So if your bike isn't only one option, you got two options. You could do the emoji by pressing down the two toggle sticks, and you could push the bike. So now you see we only got one option. Okay, so from here, I was gonna try out the Zaba and the other one, but I'll go to that right now. So you're gonna get in the car, right? You're gonna press round D-pad to modify it. It doesn't matter what car, but I recommend a pretty low to the ground car, so we can push the bike out of the way. Now we're gonna exit this vehicle. Okay, but just in mind, I'm not gonna be using these vehicles. Okay, this is just to get the first part glitched out. Now, if you don't have only one option, then what you want to do, I got my scuba tanks glitched out. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to left and right to drop the scuba tanks. As y'all know, y'all should know if y'all get any of y'all scuba tanks glitched out before. Just go ahead and push the Bugatti bike back to where you need it. Once you get it past where you need it and you got the options, then go ahead and get on the bike and you're going to return it. So press left on the D-pad to return it. Once you do that, then you got your garage glitched out. Okay, good. Now we're off to the next step, and I'm going to be showing y'all what I do. What I use to merge a lot of F1 cars or Benny's merge with wheels, I use the Cerberus, okay? So right here, you could also use the Zaba like this one, but I recommend you use the Cerberus because it's way better, okay? So I kind of skipped around and messed with the clips, so it won't be that long, okay? So what I did is I got my car that I want to get the color from and the wheels right here. I want to transfer it to my Cerberus, okay? So I'm going to change one thing up on it, and what you're looking for is a little spot where you could teleport, okay? Now if you know you can teleport in here, make sure you retire so your jobs won't accumulate. I'm going to hold pause, accept the job from Simeon, okay? So I already have called Simeon, and you should hear a little click in the background. Once you hear that little click, we're going to start up missions, and then we're going to start up the first one called Titan of a Job. Okay, so we're loading into Titan of a Job. If you're not familiar with this part right here, I recommend you stop, pause, and rewind a little bit. But yeah, you're going to call Simeon, request a job. Once you get the job, open it up to where it says invitation, hold pause, release, and accept the job. Okay, that's what we did. Now in this part right here, we got the color and the paint to merge over. What we did after we quit out of the Titan of a Job, we're spamming Y and left on the D-pad, okay? Now if you spam Y and left on the D-pad very fast, your car should come in here and you should load into the job. Just quit out of the job and that's where we're at right now, okay? So sorry I didn't say it while it was happening, but that's what happened, okay? So now we're gonna get it back in the Cerberus. We got the color that we want on it. Now let's get to merging, okay? That's the first part. That's how I do it. That's how I managed to merge about 2 or 3 garage fulls at one time, okay? This is the better method. I like this method. I was up all night merging, so yeah. If you're tired of not getting no merges done, then I recommend you do get a Cerberus and do it this way right here. Okay, with the car under it, the Cerberus on top. What we're doing, we're putting color on Cerberus. Okay, so car on Cerberus, and yeah, we're not gonna be needing this car here. So we're putting car to Cerberus, Cerberus to F1, and F1, and then Cerberus back to the car. Okay, so it's a lot of merging to be done for one car, but it's worth it, you know? It's consistent, it's a good way to do it. So we're gonna get our F1 car in there. Now to put the paint, this gold on gold paint, onto the Cerberus to have some F1 wheels. Okay, so let's put our F1 in here. Okay, we're gonna exit it, get in the Cerberus. So what we're looking for is being able to teleport in our F1 vehicle, okay? So you look for that teleport spot, and if it teleports in there, then you're good to go, okay? Just make sure you change one thing up on the car that already has the mods on it, so the game could save and think that that's what you're in. So we're gonna click right on D-pad to modify, repair it if you got to, change one thing up, something cheap, okay? And from here, like I said, the video is long, so I'm gonna skip around, but y'all know what I'm doing if y'all familiar with merging. Okay, so I'm gonna change one thing up on it. I'm gonna have my Simeon job ready, and I'm gonna do the double pause method. Okay, once we did the double pause method, we got the car back in here. Now we're gonna change one thing up on it. As you can see, we got our F1s on it now. Like I said, I did skip around because it's a long video, but what I did was I just merged the Cerberus paint onto the F1, okay? So now we're looking to teleport inside the Cerberus. We're gonna hold pause, accept it, accept the Simeon job, press pause again, go online, jobs, play jobs, Rockstar created, missions, and start up time of a job. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We put the paint on the F1, now we're putting the F1 back to the Cerberus. Like I said, it is a lot of merging, but it will get it done. Okay, it's not no RC. The RCs are inconsistent, so car to car is the best way to go. After we quit out of it, we're gonna be spamming Y left on D-pad like that, so we can teleport inside the vehicle and we can return it to storage before this job comes up. You should get a little cutscene of your car going in the storage with the mods already on it. Okay, so we got the gold on gold F1s on it on the Cerberus. Now it's time to merge it back to its original car. Okay, so all of this was for one car. Okay, putting the paint onto another car. You could also go straight to it and put the F1 already modded if you have it modded. If not, you have to go to F1 to car and then car back to F1, okay? But yeah, make sure you got the F1 modded. Then you could go straight to it and merge it onto the original car that you want. But this method gets it done, okay? You do gotta go through a lot, but it's worth it. The teleport spots are good with the Cerberus, so that's why I'm uploading it like this, to show you this is the way that I do it. Okay, a lot of people like this method. A lot of people like the RC, but the RC sometimes does not work for me, and I want to get merging done, okay? So right here, you just got to change one thing up on it. Doesn't matter. Just to save. Okay, so I was just looking through the things. But yeah, just change one thing up on it. And we're good to go. From here, I'm going to hop out, and I'm going to get back in the F1. If you haven't done so by now, make sure to drop a like on this video, okay? If it is helpful, if you think you might use it, just go ahead and use it. And if you do get it accomplished, like I said, it's consistent with the Cerberus, and just come back and say it worked, okay? That's all I ask. And yeah, let's try to get me to 2,000 subs. That's my goal right there. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, like I said. Okay, try to get me to my goal of 2,000. All right, let's get on to it with it. So I changed one thing up on it, just so it can save. Now I'm gonna return my F1 because we don't need it no more. From here, we're gonna get in the original car that we had, which is over here. The gold on gold with Benny's, but now we're gonna put the gold on gold with F1s. So we're gonna press right on D-pad to modify it. Load it into the shop again.
What are we doing then?
So as long as this Cerberus stays floating like that, your teleport spots will be good to go. You could get some merge done. So right here, we're going to exit the vehicle. Now we're going to hop into Cerberus and change one thing up on it. Once you change one thing up on it, okay, you're testing your teleport spots. Right here, we're trying to teleport into the original car. So let's change one thing up on the Cerberus. Anything cheap will do. I was just looking at the mods right here. But yeah, anything cheap will do. Just change it one thing on the Cerberus and you get back to merging. So we're going to exit vehicle after we change one thing up. We're going to go right here to our teleport spot where we could go in. Let's test it up. Okay, it's right here. Now we're going to call Simeon, request a job. Okay, once you got the job, open it up like this. Hold pause, release it, and accept the job. You'll hear a little clicking noise in the background if you did everything right. Now we're going to go to Rockstar Created Missions and start up time of a job. Okay, so once we do load up time of a job, as soon as we get the option to back out, we're going to press B. After we press B and accept the alert we got, like right here, back out, accept it, spam Y left on the D-pad, okay, Y, left, and you can see I did it a little too slow. I spammed more Y, and I got to go in, but it did not teleport back, and I did not get the merge. So we're just going to change one thing up on it just to be sure again. We're going to try it again. Okay, change one thing up, exit vehicle. Now let's go to our teleport spot. Okay, test it out, make sure it's a good one. Open it to where it says invitation, hold pause, release, and accept it. Now we're going to go to jobs, Rockstar Created, and go to the time of a job again. It's under the first mission. Now as soon as we get the option, like I said, you're going to back out, spam Y, and left on the D-pad, okay? Left thumb on the left D-pad, right thumb on the Y. Y left D-pad, Y left D-pad. Okay, if you done everything correctly, your car should be over here, merged. Now as you see, we got F1 wheels. Okay, so this is the car we started out with. Now we got F1 wheels on. Okay, so if you don't mind doing all that for one merge, then this is it for you because you can get a lot done. Like I said, you know, you spend most time getting crashed under the map or all that, you know, a lot of fails and you got to redo it. This one right here, it's consistent, it's good, you know. It's a good merge. I like this method with the pushing the bike. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today, and yeah, catch you on the next video. All right, peace.